Hello. Good morning, and once again, welcome to this platform. This is Valerie, your coach. Now, this morning, I'm going to be illustrating exercises we can do that will help to relieve us from those severe joint pains we have. Now, these exercises are designed for everyone, but specifically for those suffering from pains related to their nerves, like what we call sciatica, pains related to arthritis, pains related to the lower back and the knee. Now, this pain could be chronic for several persons, and it's worth noting that with such severe and chronic pain, high intensity exercise is not the solution. High intensity exercise will make your pain worse. Now, it is recommended for you to do exercises regularly but of low impact. Now, exercise is a good therapy for your pain, but how you do the exercises and the kind of exercises you do them will matter, will make your pain better or will make your pain worse. Now, so these exercises are designed specifically to relieve us from those joint pains, especially the pain around our hips and around our lower back. Now, it is usually recommended that we do more of aerobic exercises. Now, aerobic exercises will cause a gradual and steady increase in your heart rate rather than high intensity exercises which gets your heart rate pumping very fast within a very short period of time. And the best form of aerobic exercise is walking. Walking is a very good form of exercise, especially for those suffering from arthritis. I recommend them to walk regularly. Now, the message here is about consistency and not intensity. When we grow older, we need to be more consistent with exercises than doing exercises within a short period of time of high intensity. So right away, we're going to start off with those stretches or with those exercises that will help you relieve your pain. And as a general rule, we must always warm up before doing any form of exercise. And again, the warm-up should be of low impact and low intensity. So right away, we're doing warm-up. We're going to warm up the entire body for less than 2 minutes. Make sure you relax while swinging your arms. Try not to apply any form of pressure or don't be tense. Now, complete rotation. This is intended to prepare your body for the workout. Now you can change the direction. Now we're going to raise up the knee gently. Remember, you don't need to be very fast when doing this exercise. We raise up the knees and we alternate the legs. Now you can introduce your hands. Raise up your knee and you stretch out your hand. You can hold for 5 seconds. Then you change the leg. And hold for another 5 seconds. Okay, next exercise. Remember, these are warm-up exercises. And we don't need to be very fast. We are trying to increase our heart rate very gradually and slowly. Now, on the same spot, we are going to march. Now, this form of exercise is extremely beneficial for people suffering from intense or severe joint pains. These are knee raises. You can do this in 3 or 4 sets. And that is enough for our warm-up. Now, right away, we can move directly to some stretches that will help you relieve you from lower back pain or pain around your hip. Now the first exercise, while lying down, on a flat surface, you raise up the left leg up and bring your left knee closer to your chest, and you gradually pull your knee closer to the chest. Do that very slowly and hold for about 10 seconds. Now after 10 seconds, you change the leg. The same exercise with the other leg. Now you gradually pull towards the chest. Pull towards the chest. You might feel some slight pain, but that pain is normal. And hold for another 10 seconds. Now after 10 seconds, you can raise up both legs and pull. Pull both knees towards the chest for another 10 seconds. Now you can do the same exercise repeatedly in 3 or 4 sets, depending on how you feel. Now the next exercise will require you to simply raise up one leg to the level of the knees of the other leg and down. We can do this for 10 seconds. 1 and back. Remember to do the exercise gradually. This exercise helps to relieve the pain around our hip. Now after 10 counts, you change the leg and you repeat the same exercise with the other leg. Our focus here is to do the exercise gently and correctly. And again, you can repeat the same exercise in 4 or 5 sets, depending on how you feel. Remember, if you feel intense pain because of the exercise, then you can stop doing the exercise and change the exercise. Now the next exercise is what I call the figure 4 exercise. Now, while placing your right leg on top of the left knee, you raise up the left leg slowly from the floor. Using both hands to support the lower thighs, you raise up the leg a little bit higher and hold for about 10 seconds. After 10 seconds, you change the leg. The same exercise, raise up the leg. Now if you look at the leg carefully, it forms the letter 4. That's what we call the figure 4 exercise. You hold for another 10 seconds. And again, you can repeat this exercise in about 4 or 5 sets, depending on how you feel. Now the next exercise I call a Russian twist, with both hands behind your head. Now you completely rotate both legs towards one direction while looking at the opposite direction. This is a very important stretch, especially if you are lower back. After 10 seconds, you can change the direction. And you hold for another 10 seconds. That is beautiful. Now the next exercise, we're going to focus on the hamstring. It's very important for us to use. You can use your skipping rope to stretch the hamstring muscles. Now avoid doing this all the time. Avoid using your hands going up to hold your toe, because it strains your spine a lot. So you can use your skipping rope to support your leg and slowly you raise up the leg as high as you can and hold for about 10 seconds or more, depending on how you feel. If you feel a lot of pain, then you can change the exercise. But if you feel comfortable, then you can continue for maybe 20 seconds. Okay, after that we alternate the leg. It's a very important exercise for the hamstring muscles and also helps to relieve you from the pain around your hip. Pull and you hold about 10 seconds or more depending on how you feel. Again. The second set, the same exercise. You can hold for 5, 10 or 20 seconds depending on how you feel. Okay. Those were stretches for the hamstring. Now the next exercise, we move to the cat position. Look at my position. This, like a cat. Now the focus here is to stretch the lower back around your spine. Now usually we feel a lot of pain around this part of our body. Now this exercise will help us to relieve that pain if we do it correctly. Now the focus is not on your arms, but the focus is on the lower back. Now you simply push in while raising up your head and you push out. Again, you push the stomach in. Remember to do the exercise very gently and you push out. Look at the position of my head while pushing in and out. Push in and you push out. This exercise is very healthy for the spine. Push in and you push out. You can do this again for another 10 seconds or 20 seconds depending on how you feel. Now the next exercise is require you to stretch your leg, the left leg, raise the leg above the floor level and you hold for about 10 seconds. After counting to 10, you can switch the leg and hold for another 10 seconds. Another way is by using both your leg and your hand. While stretching the left leg, you raise up the opposite hand, the right hand, and you hold for another 10 seconds. Then you alternate, you stretch the leg and raise up the opposite hand for another 10 seconds. Now, these exercises are simple but very effective if we do them the right way and correctly. Now, if you feel the video is useful, please don't forget to subscribe to our sports channel. Thank you for watching.